King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
Yep, sure was good to have Anthony Boone back in Oxford. He's a guy that meant so much to so many people, the way he represented Ole Miss, the way he played, how he won. He does a really good job. They've just had the most unbelievable schedule. Probably a lot of people in college basketball will be 0-5 right now, and I think he's got a good team that's going to do well in the Southland. Our team, you saw it. I mean, our energy level was good in the first, kind of like we did in the second half. I didn't think we guarded as well, lost our way a little bit. Told Luis, I mean, as good as Luis was, kind of lost his identity tonight. Our biggest thing, men, as you can see, we're obviously pretty obvious, shooting the ball on the perimeter. I think we got good shooters that aren't in a great spot right now. I thought shots we took were great shots. We tell them to continue to shoot them, stay aggressive. That's all we can do, because you can't get better shots than what we had tonight in the perimeter. And, this team scores. I mean, they've scored 75 against Arkansas. They've had 40s at the halves against really good teams. So, our problem is not 54. Our problem is the 68. And we've got to fix that. Besides, Devontae, I think, is playing at a good level. But, we've got to be able to keep going, keep them, build them confidence. And they got to shoot the ball, man. They got to shoot it at this level.
Questions for Coach. Ben starts off.
Kermit, to kind of expand on that three-point shooting, is it a confidence thing with these guys other than Devontae who stepped in to make them?
Yeah, I mean, but it's not a confidence from the staff, because you can tell them we keep shooting them. And we've given Jarkel to go in and run plays for him and jump up and shoot the ball. He's wide open. He's made those shots his whole life. Austin Crowley, he's not in a great place right now, the ball coming off his hands, and he's a good shooter. Matthew Morrell is one of the best shooters, and it's just kind of, I don't know. It's like being in a foursome and one guy starts missing a putt and 3 or 4 guys miss a putt. So we've got, we just got to keep building confidence. Those guys have got to shoot it just to stretch us out. But what it can't do, Ben, it can't affect us on the other end, defending. And I thought a little bit in the second half it did that.
Go to Tyler.
First off, Coach, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And secondly, tonight was your 800th career collegiate game, Coach. Can you talk a little bit about what that milestone means to you?
Well, I had no idea about it, and it's a guy. I remember, I think the first time I played on my birthday, we played Kelvin Sampson's team at Washington State in 1989 or 1990, and I was 28 or 29 years old. He was at Washington State, and I was at Idaho, and so I played 4 or 5 times on my birthday throughout my career, probably more than that. So I didn't know it until I saw it on a tweet with Adam today. Very fortunate to be able to be a head coach. How many great games I've been in, and my first one was in Summit, Mississippi at 24 years old. So, it's been over a long period of time, but sure good to be at Ole Miss coaching your 800th. And I'm never disappointed in a win. Our team just needs to play better. It's early, and maybe it's third game in 5 days. I don't know, but we've got to have some more pop as we go on the road.
Go to Nick.
Kermit, can you put your finger on why the energy is so much higher, seemingly defensively, in the first half?
I just think, I don't know. We've built big leads, Nick. We've gotten up, big in every game, and then, we lost our way a little bit in the end of the first half. We just got to match that. I mean, our team, we got some tough guys on our team. We got physical guys. They follow the game plan. I mean, like I said, Central Arkansas has scored the ball against good teams, and so I love our team defensively. I do. Maybe we're not very good at the lead stretching out, and we tried to play some different lineups tonight. But yeah, we need to start second halves like that. And we did against Jackson State. We were very good defensively second half for a long period of time against Jackson State.
Go back to Ben.
Kermit, how's Hadim?
Yeah, Hadim missed the last game with a shoulder. This is not shoulder related, so we'll kind of find out more tomorrow, maybe the period of time that he'll be out.
Go to Neil.
Hey, Kermit, I don't know whether we're getting you tomorrow or not, so I was curious your thoughts about going to Murfreesboro and coaching at a place where you spent so much of your career.
Yeah, it's a special place. I wished it was different circumstances, Neil. You know, I mean, we all do with COVID, because I was there 16 years, and we could only get 3 SEC teams to come there. AK brought his team, Ole Miss. Vandy brought their team in Tennessee. And I think we were 2-1 in the games, and they were all just great, great crowds. So when we scheduled this, obviously, you know, it's great for middle too, because an SEC school comes in and have a big crowd. So I don't think anybody can come to the game. My family's not going. We're all going. I mean, obviously, we're going to lay as low as we can in the hotel and go right to the arena. But yeah, that building will be different, Neil. 16 years on one side of the bench and going in the other locker room, because a lot of great memories there.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, we'll have Devontae and. All right, guys, questions for Devontae. Then start us off.
Devontae, in regards to the inside-out game for Melo and just the chemistry y'all have, how would you describe that? I mean, as far as he's probably the best big you played with.
Right. Right. LaMelo, I feel like he's always aware. You know, I always in practice and in the games. You know, we always talk about when taking advantage of the pick and roll. You know, a lot of guys in the SEC or in college basketball don't really, I guess, not look for the big man after the roll. So we just try to work on that and, you know, find just quick ways to score without any offense.
Go to Parrish.
Hey, Devontae, what's your take on kind of the shooting struggles that you guys were having tonight?
I think that just kind of comes with, you know, guys just getting used to playing in the Pavilion. You know, we got a lot of new guys, a couple transfers that came in. I think that just comes with guys just trying to get a feel for the Pavilion. Jarkel, I think that's just, you know, those guys going to be able to make shots in the future. I think just trying to find the rhythm right now. I wouldn't say they're nervous. I just feel like they're thinking too much before they shoot the ball. So.
What do you see from them in practice? What kind of shooting do you see then?
Oh, we hit shots in practice, so, you know, especially Matt, you know, he's a real good shooter. That's why they kept shooting the ball. You know, they know that they can shoot, so they just kept shooting. You know, I feel like those shots is going to just go into the next game, and, you know, they're going to make shots eventually.
Go to Nick.
Is there anything y'all can do to kind of instill that confidence for the guys who are missing shots, or do they just have to see the ball fall to get that confidence?
Right, I feel like it's just going with, you know, seeing the ball drop. You know, that just staying in the gym and working on whatever your weakness is, especially for Jarkel and Matt and AC and then just the younger guys. I feel like them seeing the ball going more would just, you know, help them make more shots.
John, go ahead.
Devontae, what else has kind of been the key for your own personal, strong start? Do you think you dominated, so much to start out this season? Is it something that you did differently in the offseason, or how have you become, such a better player over, the last year?
I definitely feel like over the offseason, you know, I put in a lot of work, you know, with just me by myself. You know, I focus on getting better to score the ball. I don't have TD and Breen here, people to help me really know how to score, so I have to be the leader and get the game going from the jump. So.
And then I had a follow-up. So you're playing against your brother on Wednesday.
Right.
How are you feeling heading into that matchup? Is that going to be pretty weird?
Honestly, it is going to be pretty weird. You know, seeing him from growing up and us being together and us being on the same court. You know, we always played on the same team. We never got to go against each other, so. I feel like this is going to be one of the most exciting games I had in my college career, and I'm going to try to not make it easy for him.
How close were you guys growing up?
We were really close. Since we were, you know, real kids, you know, we always telling each other secrets, you know, going outside, making bets on games and playing one-on-one, and, you know, we both crying. One of us crying after the other one win. So, you know, we're really close.
Go to Neil.
Hey, Devontae, along those lines, how much family are you going to have at that game? Are they going to be able to go to the game, or are they going to be there in Murfreesboro, or what?
They definitely going to be at that game. I have to use all my teammates' tickets. So I'm going to have at least 40 people there. So my family's gonna definitely be there. I know they're very excited. You know, I got family coming from South Carolina. Some family coming from Vegas. You know, so it's gonna be a big game for us.
Was there any part of you that was kind of hoping Dontrell would join you at Ole Miss for this season?
Definitely, I was in his ear. You know, I was telling him I feel like you should come play with us, and you know, the type of guy he is, he wants to be the main guy. So he told me straight up he doesn't want to follow my footsteps. He want to make his own story. So that was like part of the reason why he didn't really want to come here.
One of your sisters was telling me that she thinks Dontrell's kind of raised the level of his game closer to yours now than maybe it's ever been before. And that this is, I mean, obviously you guys are brothers and there's love and all that stuff, but that he wants to get you on Wednesday night just to kind of show you that he's caught you. Do you hear that from him?
We argued yesterday on the phone, yo. He kept telling me, yo, I'm not gonna take it easy on you. I'm going at you, and I'm telling him I'm going at him. So.
Go to John.
Devontae, along those lines, one of your, I spoke to, obviously, your brother today, and he was saying that, you know, with everything that happened and, you know, the passing of your father, he said you were so strong with him, and that really helped him, and it kind of helped you guys get even closer.
Right.
Would you say that was true, and how did that kind of play a role in building your relationship with him?
Definitely. Seeing my little brother, us, you know, have to get through that tough tragedy just show how strong we were and how together we were when it happened. Our dad always been with us forever in our life, and you know, seeing that happen, you know, that just made us go harder. You know, it makes us destined for greatness, and you know, I kind of think that tragedy happened kind of proves a point. You have to take one away to bless all. So that was our first family tragedy, and so we just look at it as that, and you know, hope for the best.
Any more questions for Devontae? All right, Devontae, thank you.
Thank you, guys.